Hey, John Beatty here. I just finished up a workout, and as you can see, I'm sweating a little bit. I just did 30 minutes on the track that we built around our 5-acre property here, and you can see that there behind me. Anyways, I try to exercise every day. It's good for lowering the stress level, improving the health, and can't have too much of either of those. So I want to talk to you just for a minute about 4 mistakes that couples can make in their marriage when these mistakes become habits. One is to be defensive when when your spouse gives you feedback. Whenever you get defensive, it's just going to lead towards, it's going to escalate the conflict. Doesn't work. 2 is to be critical of your spouse. Anytime you're critical of your spouse, you're withdrawing from the trust account that you have with your spouse, the emotional bank account. And the more you criticize them, the less they're going to trust you. And as far as conflict is concerned, it won't help to resolve conflict. The third mistake is to have contempt or to blame your spouse for problems that are in your marriage, or to, whenever they are critical or have feedback of you, to throw it back on them by saying that they're stupid or they don't understand what they're talking about, that how could they have anything of value to say to you. Those are signs of contempt. You make a habit of that, it'll destroy your marriage. And the fourth mistake that couples make, if they make it a habit, that'll lead to ultimately to divorce in many cases, is stonewalling. And that's stonewalling is when you just clam up and you don't talk things out. When your spouse brings up something of importance to them and you refuse to talk about it, that's stonewalling. So avoid those 4 things: defensiveness, criticism, contempt, and stonewalling. And replace those with an attitude of humility. If you want to develop humility or cultivate humility in your relationship, read the blog post that's connected to this video, and I'll share with you some tips, practical tips you can use to cultivate humility in your marriage. I believe you can do it. I believe you can thrive in your marriage and your family. God designed you to do that. Spend time with Him. He'll give you the power to make those necessary improvements that'll add commitment, satisfaction, and romance to your relationship with your spouse.